Hello, everyone, and welcome to class. I'm Carissa, your teacher for this class. It's great to have you all here with me. When you're ready, come on into the Hangout, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, very good. So when you're ready, feel free to come on into the Hangout, and we will go ahead and get started.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing just fine today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, teacher. Thank you for asking.
Ah, beautiful. Great. Let me come right back to you so I can see. Oh, hi, Amari. I thought I recognized your voice. I didn't quite see your face yet.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, so how's everything going?
Everything is normally. It's great for me, I think, and I just stay waiting for my family, my mother and sister, because they are coming in Mexico at the end of year.
Ah, okay. I was going to ask you if they had come already. I thought I remembered you mentioning it a while ago.
Yeah.
Nice. So do you have anything special planned for them?
Yes, I bought free tickets to go to Cancun in the south of Mexico, and in my city I will go in a downtown, and the Puerto Vallarta it's a beach very close to my house.
Oh, very good. Oh, that sounds really nice. It seems like
Yes,
they'll have a really nice time.
yes, I think so.
So, are you going to surprise them in any way?
I think in Cancun, Playa del Carmen, and in the pyramids in Mexico, it's nice to know, to visit, I think.
Ah, okay. But you're going to tell them beforehand, are you, or are you going to surprise them?
Oh, I will surprise them. They don't know what I will do with them in Mexico.
Ah, that's nice. Now,
Yes.
now, do they like surprises?
Yes, of course. I think all people like surprise.
No, it's not true. Some people
Whoa.
hate surprises.
Oh,
I know it
okay.
sounds strange, huh?
Yes, sounds strange. In Brazil, it's common that people like surprise or something like that.
Okay. So you like surprises.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So how do you usually react when you are surprised? What do you do?
I just put my smile and stay happy, but depends on situation. If depends on situation. Um, yeah, I think depends on situation.
Okay.
If my, for example, if my boss talk to me about it, oh, you need it, I give you a new position, a new salary or something like that. Wow, that's nice. In my birthday, I like it so much. And if I earn a
All right.
travel,
Mhm.
travel for somewhere, I think yes, I feel happy about that.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, if you win a trip someplace,
Oh, if you, I mean,
yeah,
yes.
that would be awesome. Yeah. Cool. I had just had one friend who won a trip to Hawaii.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and she invited me to go, which was great.
Yes, of course. Great.
I enjoyed it. Oh yes, and that was I think the only time that I have been able to that I was able to go to Hawaii, but I definitely enjoyed the trip. All right. Well, I was waiting to see if any of the other students were going to show up for this hour, and it looks like if they're coming, they're going to be coming in a minute. So, how about we go ahead and get started? And then, if other students join us later, then that's fine. So for right now, it looks like you're going to have a private lesson.
Oh, okay. Good. I have you 1 week without practice my English. I think I'm doing not so good.
Oh, so were you
It's bad.
very busy, so you haven't been able to take your classes?
Yes, I this week I was busy all the time because I have a lot of works to deliver with my coworkers,
Mhm.
and I played soccer with my team yesterday, and today I have some hairs my body, something like that.
You,
I don't know.
you hurt yourself?
Okay. Yesterday I played soccer, so I
Ah,
yes, my body is not good today.
okay, so you can say my body hurts today.
My body hurts today. Yes, great.
Yes. Oh, wow. So you seem like you enjoyed playing soccer.
Yes, I really enjoy to play. Teacher, I think the most students doesn't like to study grammar. I think because of this, just me here.
Well, it's interesting because when I looked on my Verbaling page, there were really only 2 seats left. So some students reserve seats, but I don't really see them. But that's okay. That's okay. Every now and again, it's good to have a very small class, and that way I can definitely focus on what your needs are.
Okay, great.
Yeah, my feelings aren't hurt at all. All right, very good. Well, that means you're going to be doing a lot of work today, which is good. I'll catch you back up to speed with your English. All right, I'm going to share my screen with you as I normally do, and we'll practice using this particular tense. Okay. All right. So this is the tense we're going to work with today. Actually, we're going to work with two tenses today. These are really forms, though. The future continuous, and later we'll talk about the future perfect form. Okay? All right. So let's talk about when you use the future continuous tense or form. Okay, so according to the definition on the board, Amaury, when do you use the future continuous form?
Future continuous, like I'm playing soccer, for example, verb to be. I don't know.
Okay, all right, so good. So let's see, you're close. All right, but because this is the future.
The future. I will be playing soccer tomorrow.
All right, okay, so whenever you're going to talk about a continuous action that occurs at a certain time, all right, so here it is. It occurs at a certain time, but remember, we're talking about the future.
Yes,
Okay.
future continuous tense. Okay.
Okay, so first of all, let's talk about a certain time frame. Okay, I have some examples here on the board. Okay, so for example, tomorrow morning. Okay, that's a specific time frame. Or this time next week. Have you heard that expression before? This time next week?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what does that mean? This time next week?
This time, right now, but in the future, in the next week, in the same day, in the same moment.
Okay, so if I say this time next week, today is Friday, and our times are different. For me, it's just about 6:15 or 6:10. So I'm talking about next Wednesday, about 6:10, or next Friday, about 6:10.
Yes.
Okay, so this time next week. Very good. All right, and then in 2 days' time, when would that be? If today is Friday, when will in 2 days' time be?
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat it?
Yes. Okay, so there's an expression in 2 days' time. All right. So if today is Friday, when is in 2 days' time? When would that be? What day would that be?
Okay, today is Friday. The next 2 days, so Sunday, in this in this time.
Okay, yes, that's right. Okay, in 2 days' time. Excellent. Okay, so just wanted to give you a couple of different time frames that you can use. All right, so let's take a look at the, well, first of all, before we continue, let's just make sure that we welcome Alejandro. Hello, Alejandro. Welcome to class. How are you doing today?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine.
Good, good. Alejandro, we're just getting started, and as you can see, you're in class with Amaury. We are talking about the future continuous tense, and just to review, as you can see on the board, you use this tense when you're talking about a continuous action, something that's ongoing, all right, or that, not ongoing, but will be continuing, and that it occurs at a certain time in the future. So that's why we're talking about specific time frames. Okay? Are you with me, Alejandro?
Are you what?
Well, I said, are you with me?
Yes, yes, teacher.
Yes, okay, good. I'm sorry, I'm such a native. Sometimes sometimes I'll say, do you understand? And sometimes I'll use other expressions like, are you with me? All right, very good, great. Okay, so let's talk about how we form the continuous tense, the future continuous tense. Okay, so Alejandro, what 3 things do I need for the future continuous tense? What 3 things do I need?
For the future.
Okay.
Subject.
Mm-hmm.
A modal verb.
Okay.
And verb.
Okay.
Infinitive. Infinitive verb.
Okay. All right. Now check the board for me. Okay. Where it says to form this tense. All right. There are three things that it mentions that we need. The three things that are mentioned there in red. What are those three things?
Subject plus will be plus
Right.
gerund.
There you go. Okay. Now our gerund. Okay. What is a gerund verb? Can anybody remember?
ing.
Yeah, that's right. It's a verb plus ing. So instead of using our infinitive verb, we're going to use our gerund verb because it's a continuous action. Okay? Very good. And you'll also notice that we're using contractions. Okay? You see that here? Will, I'll, he'll. All right? Now, these contractions, of course, include the verb will. All right, so it's we will, I will, and he will. Okay, but usually in English we use the contraction. Okay, and we use that both in formal and informal settings. All right, now I want you to try it. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is to choose a time frame and then say what you'll be doing. Okay, so think about yourself and think about what you'll be doing in that time frame. Okay, Amaury, you want to go first?
Yes, what I need to do, teacher?
Okay, where it says now you try it.
I needed to use this in a sentence.
Yes. Okay, so first you're going to fill in the chart where it says time frame. You're going to choose a time frame just like we did at the top.
Okay. This time in the next week I will be playing soccer.
Okay, so you said this time in the next week or next 2 weeks.
Yes, next week.
Okay, and you said I'll be playing soccer. All right, very good. Okay, so let's look at your time frame. This time in the next 2. Okay, now remember, if you have more than 1 week, we need to put an S on the end.
Okay, I said it just 1 week.
Yeah. You said just 1 week.
Yes, this time in the next week, I will be playing soccer.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, now I want you to come back up to the top. Okay, look where it says time frame. This time next week. Okay, so we can actually take out we're going to take that out and simply say in the next week. Okay, do you see that?
Yes, thank you, teacher.
Good. So this time next week, I'll be playing soccer. Okay? Well, hopefully your body won't hurt like it does today. Hopefully you can stretch a little bit more there. Okay, very good. Okay, Alejandro, your turn. Choose a time frame.
Okay. Tomorrow morning. I'll be making dinner.
Beer?
Dinner.
Oh, correctly. Like you make beer? Okay. This time next. So tomorrow morning I'll be making dinner. Okay. Now, do you usually make dinner in the morning?
I'm sorry. Breakfast.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, some people do. I don't know. All right, very good. So good. So tomorrow morning I'll be making breakfast. Good. Excellent. Excellent job. All right. Okay. Well, basically that's how you do it. Okay, so you choose your time frame. Let's try it one more time, but choose a different time frame. Okay, Amaury, choose a different time frame this time.
Yes, teacher. Let me think about. Okay. In 4 days. In 4 days. mm, In more 4 days, I will be in a church.
Okay, so in 4 days, I'll be in a church. Was that right?
Yes, I think. I don't know.
You think so? All right, now I think you're thinking about this time frame here at the top. In 2 days' time.
In 4 days' time.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so in 4 days' time. You could, but actually, Amaury, this isn't wrong. In 4 days, I'll be in a church. That's fine. Or you could say, in 4 days' time. Okay, so either one is just fine.
Okay.
All right, your voice sounded really sad there, so don't worry. You actually have 2 options for how to say that. So good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Alejandro, try a different one for me.
Another phrase?
Yes, think of a time frame and then tell me the continuous sentence.
Okay. Next month, I'll be studying English.
Okay, good. So I'll be studying English. Okay, good. Excellent job. All right, so I think you get the idea. So let me just go back up to the top just for a second so you can see it. Okay, so remember you need your subject, okay, and that's here, your I'll. There you go, I. I is your subject here. Will be, okay, so we're using a contraction. I'll be, and then the gerund, playing. Okay, our gerund in the second one is making. Okay, all right, we're missing, Amaury, I'm sorry, I'm looking at your sentence again, and it looks like we're missing the gerund. How can we, what gerund could we put here? Instead of I'll be in church, what could we say?
I will be. I don't know, teacher. I don't know.
Okay, you might be going. Okay, so
I'll be going in a church.
okay, yeah, you could say in a church, but you could also say I'll be going to church.
To church. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be going to church. Okay, all right, very good. So you always want to make sure that you go back and check to make sure that you have your parts of the sentence. All right, so remember, we need our time frame, our subject, our will be, and then our gerund. All right, let's look at a chart so you can see what this looks like. All right, so we've been working with the affirmative. Okay, I'll be flying, for example. You all said I'll be playing, I'll be making, I'll be going to, and I'll be studying. That's the affirmative. You're just making a statement. Now, when you're talking about the negative, all right, you're going to be using the combination of will not. All right, and then that contraction comes out to be won't. Okay, so that's why you don't see the will there. All right, will not. Okay, so in the first one where it says I won't be flying, really what you're saying is I will not be flying. Okay, but it's the same thing to say I won't be flying. Okay, now let's look at the question form. Okay, so here you're just changing the position of will and I. Okay, so in the affirmative, you'll say, I will. I have a mistake there. Okay, so I will be flying. But in the question form, instead of saying I will, you say, will I be flying? And there you have your question. Okay, all right, so if I were to go back up to the top, okay, Amaury said, I'll be playing soccer. So Amaury, what's the question form of that sentence?
I'll be playing soccer. Will I be play soccer?
Okay, you want to make sure you keep your gerund. Will I be playing soccer?
Playing soccer.
Good. Now what about the second one? You said I'll be going to church. What's the question form of that?
Will I be going be no will I go to church?
Okay. No, you want to remember to keep your gerund. Don't drop the ing. We still need that one. We still need it. Okay, so try it again, but keep your gerund.
Okay. Will I be going to church?
Yep, that's it. The only thing that changes is the position, okay? So in the affirmative, I'm going to type it here. In the affirmative, you have your, you have your subject plus will, okay? So with your question form, you're just going to change the position. You're going to have will plus your subject. And then the rest of your sentence stays the same. Nothing else changes. Okay? Alejandro, what about in your sentence? I'll be making... Well, let's see. How about breakfast? All right, so I'll be making breakfast. What's the question form of that?
Will I be making tomorrow morning?
Okay, all right, but now we're missing what you're making. What are you making?
Will I be making breakfast?
Right, good. And if you wanted to, you could add the time frame at the end. Will I be making breakfast tomorrow morning? Okay? All right, let's try your second sentence. I'll be studying English. What's the question form?
Will I be studying English next month?
Good, good. Exactly. All right, now let me try something else. Remember, I said the negative form of your sentence is won't. Okay, so let's take a look at your negative form once again. All right, so look at the negative. I won't be flying. You won't be flying, etc. Okay, so you're just using your pronouns here. I, you, he, she, it. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, so Amaury, if I ask you, will you be playing soccer this time?
I won't be playing soccer.
There you go. Very good. I won't be. Okay, and what about going to church?
I won't be going to church.
Okay. All right, good. All right. Alejandro, what's the negative form of your sentences?
I won't be making breakfast tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I won't be studying English next month.
Okay, exactly. Okay, excellent, excellent job. All right, let's take a look at a couple more examples, and then I'm going to have you do some sentences. Okay? Alejandro, can you read the first sentence, and then I'll have Amaury read the last two sentences in the examples.
Okay. This time tomorrow, she'll be sunbathing on a Caribbean beach.
Yeah, very good. Okay. Amaury, the next two sentences, please.
I won't be emailing you until I get to the office. Where will you be staying in Greece? In Greece?
In Greece.
Greece.
Very good. Nice job. Okay, so here's your form. Your subject here, I. Okay, your verb, will not. Okay, or won't. Won't be emailing you. Okay, so here it is. Okay, your structure is still there. All right, now it's your turn. Okay, we've got some sentences here. All right, the answers are here at the top. Okay, where it says complete the following sentences, the answers are here, the bullet points. So what you'll do is you'll read the sentence and you'll try to figure out what is the proper ending for that sentence. Okay? All right, very good. Let's see. Amari, can you take number 1 for me?
We'll be starting. The answer about the answer 1?
Okay, yes. So you're going to read number 1 and then
Okay.
tell me what's missing in the blank.
Okay. By the time you check in tonight, I'll be I'll be I don't know. I will be driving. I will be looking. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Now the phrase has to fit exactly in the sentence. All right. So you have I'll be. You already have that part. Now remember what follows is your gerund. That's all you need. So look for an answer that starts with a gerund.
I needed to create a word to put in, or I needed to use these phrases. We will starting. I'll be going.
So you're going to use one of the phrases at the top. Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think I will be starting.
Okay.
Starting.
All right. Now look, your sentences already says I'll be. So let me just put what you said. So will be starting. Okay. So does that sound right to you?
No. I'll be eating dinner. Eating dinner.
Okay. Now let's see. Let's check. Okay. So we have a clue. All right. One of our clue words is tonight. All right.
Oh, yes.
You already have your subject I. You have will be, and then the next thing that comes is a gerund, eating dinner. Yes, that's right. Good. That's exactly right. So I'll be eating dinner. Very good job, Amaury. Okay, Alejandro, number 2, please.
Number 2. By the time you take off in the morning, I'll
Okay.
I'll be getting to work.
Okay. No, not be getting to work. All right. There's actually, I need to take that off, and I think that will make more sense.
I'll be driving to work.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be driving to work. Very good. I'll be driving to work. Excellent job. All right, Amaury, the next sentence, please.
By the time you arrived at your destination, we'll be looking ready to go out.
Okay, now read that again. See if that makes sense to you.
Okay, ready to go out. By the time you arrived at your destination, I'll be starting.
Okay, so you definitely need a subject and then will. All right, but you also need your verb in the gerund form.
No idea, teacher. I'll be watching the soccer game.
Ready to go out. Okay, now it looks like none of them really fit right here. All right, let's see. What do you suspect? You said be getting. All right, Be getting is very close, but what are we missing? For this to be right, so I'm going to put be getting here. Okay, so be getting ready. What are we missing?
By the time you arrive at your destination, I won't be getting ready to go out. I don't know.
Yeah, you could say it in the negative. You could say, "Oh, I won't be getting ready to go out." You could also say, I'll be getting ready to go out. Yep, very good. So that was kind of a tricky one. I want you to make sure that you have all the pieces to your sentence. All right, good. So I'll be getting ready to go out. Very good. All right, let's try number 4, Alejandro.
Number 4. While you're looking for a hotel room, we'll be looking for a great restaurant.
Yeah, good. So one person is going to look for a hotel room, and the other people are going to be looking for a great restaurant. Good, very good. Nice job. I think we're getting the hang of it. All right, Amari, go ahead with the next one.
Okay, teacher. When you are working late in a disc, I'll be dancing in a disco.
Okay, are you sure? You sound like you have a question in your voice. You sure about that?
When you are working late, I will be dancing in a disco. When you are... yes, teacher, I think so.
Good, good. Just wanted you to sound a bit more confident there. Yeah, that's right. So I'll be dancing in a disco. Now your keywords here are someone is working late, and then disco. All right. So when you think about a disco, you think about people dancing.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Good. Alejandro, number 6, please.
Number 6. By the time you found employment, I'll be retiring.
Yeah, so maybe this is an older person talking to a younger person. All right, very good. So I'll be retiring. Excellent job. All right, Amalri, back to you, number 7.
When you are looking for an apartment, I will be watching the soccer game on TV.
Yeah, very good. Excellent. Okay, there you go. All right, now just let me ask you this question. Do you have any questions about this form, the future continuous form?
No, teacher, I don't have any question.
Okay, Alejandro, do you have any questions?
No.
All right, so just to review, when do we use the future continuous tense? When do we use it?
In the future.
Good, when you're talking about the future. What else?
In this time, maybe.
All right, you have a time frame. Good. What else do you need?
I specifically time it, for example, in 3 days time or 4 days time.
Yeah, good. And you need a continuous action.
Continue action, gerund.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so remember your form. Subject, will be, and then gerund. All right, beautiful. Now, we're going to move on to our next form, okay? And then we're going to try to see how we can see which one to use in certain situations. All All right, now we're going to talk about the future perfect tense. Okay, again, we're talking about the future, but this time the action is finished, or it will be finished at a certain time. Remember, this is the future tense. All right, so it's something that's going to finish in the future. Again, you have a certain time that you're talking about. Okay, now here's the difference. In the first one, you had a continuous action where we weren't talking about anything finishing, nothing finished. But in this one, something finishes. Okay, there's a completed action. All right, so let's take a look at our time frames. All right, something that you'll notice is that you'll see the prepositions by and then within. Okay, you'll definitely see that with this particular tense. All right, so your time frames even look a little bit different. So by tomorrow, he'll have bought his new car. All right, so this is a bit different. So look at your structure. In this case, you have your subject, will have, and then your past participle. All right, now let's identify those things in these sentences. All right, so let's see. In the first sentence, by tomorrow, he'll have bought his new car. What's the subject?
He.
He. Very good. All right, and then our verb?
Bought.
Okay, before that?
Have. Sorry.
Right. Okay, now remember, it's a combination. Will have, because
Will
it's
have.
future. All right, will have. All right, now where's our past participle in this sentence?
Bought.
Bought. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Exactly. Then what follows is the object, his new car. All right, let's try it just one more time. Look at the next sentence. By this time next week, we'll have returned from this trip. All right, again, what's the subject?
We.
Okay, the verb?
Will have.
Good. The past participle?
Returned.
Very good. All right, so in this one, there's no gerund. Okay, there's no gerund here. We have will have and then the past participle. Okay? All right, very good. Let's take a look at how this works. All right, in the affirmative, you could say, for example, I'll have slept. Okay, so this is something in the future. I will have slept. Again, you'll see that we're using our contraction. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the negative form. Where is the contraction in the negative form? I won't have slept. Where's the contraction?
I will not. Will not. What?
Yeah, good. That's it. So will not. Very good. Will not. And then, but will not really means won't. Okay, so I won't have slept. All right, so you definitely have your subject, I. Won't is will not. Have, okay, there's your verb, won't have, and then the past participle, slept. All right, so basically that's how it's formed. Let's take a look at a couple of examples just to make sure that we get it. Okay, remember we're talking about something in the future that finishes. Okay, so let's read the sentences and figure out what these things are. Okay, Alejandro, read the first sentence, please.
By this time tomorrow, we'll have crossed the border.
Very good pronunciation. All right, what's your time frame? Okay, what's the time frame in that sentence?
Who, teacher?
Alejandro, what's the time frame?
What's the time?
The time frame. When does this happen?
Time frame. This time tomorrow.
Right, by this time tomorrow. What's the subject?
Subject. Will.
Good. And the verb?
The verb will have.
Good. And the past participle?
crossed.
Beautiful. Okay. Mallory, the next sentence, please.
She won't have finished the report by the time the meeting starts.
Beautiful. Okay. Subject?
She
Good. Verb?
will not have
Good. Participle? Past participle?
finished
Good. Time frame?
by the time the meeting starts.
Beautiful. All right. Alejandro, last sentence, the question, please.
How long will you have lived in your apartment by the time you move?
Good. All right. Good. What's your subject?
Subject. You.
Good. Your verb?
Verb. Will have
Good. Past participle?
lived.
Good. And what's the time frame?
Time frame by the time. By the time
By the time
you move.
you move. That's it. By the time you move. That phrase all goes together. By the time you move. All right. Good. Excellent job. All right. Let's see if we can breeze through these sentences. All right. So what you'll see the sentences, and what you're going to do is read the sentence, and then you're going to put the sentence in the future perfect tense. All right, so here it is. By the time you get home, number one, by the time you get home, I'll have left. All right, so the verb that you're going to conjugate here is in parentheses. Okay? All right, let's try it. Okay, let's try number two. Okay? Amari, you want to try number two?
By the time you take a shower, search the future.
No, the
Perfect.
future perfect tense. Remember, you need your subject, will have, and then your past participle.
I will have a checking.
Yeah, I will have,
For the flight.
Checked in for the flight. You got it. All right, excellent. Nice job. Okay, Alejandro, number three.
Number three. By the time you start supper, my flight.
Okay, you already have your subject, my flight. What's missing?
It
okay.
Will.
Okay.
Taken off.
All right, what comes before taken off? Okay, remember our verb is will.
Will have taken off.
Yeah, good. All right, good. Now, your sentence is pretty good. Now, if you already have your subject, okay, here you have two subjects. You have my flight and it.
Then my flight will have taken off.
Yeah, beautiful. That's it. Okay, so that's all you need. Will have taken off. All right. Mallory, number four.
Yes, teacher. By the time you get to bed, I will have arrived at my. Oh my gosh, I lost my destination.
Very good. I will have arrived at my destination. Okay, and number five, Alejandro?
5. By the time you get up tomorrow, I'll have booked a hotel room.
Okay, so you said, I have booked a hotel room. Is that right?
I'll. I'll have.
Ah, okay, good. All right, so you want that in the future tense. I'll have booked a hotel room. All right, now I'm noticing that we're using I'll quite a bit. Okay, I is the subject in a lot of your sentences. Can we use a different subject besides I'll?
I'll. Future.
What other subject can we use besides I'll? Okay, besides
I will.
I will. Yes, but besides I, can we use a different pronoun besides I? Are there any other pronouns that we can use?
He.
Good. He'll have booked a hotel room. Good, right? So you want to make sure that you're using a variety of subjects. Good. All right, Amari, number 6, please.
Number 6. By the time you get to work, I will have started looking for a job. He will have.
You want to say he, or you want to use she, or?
Yes. She will have started looking for a job.
Yeah, very good. Okay, she will have started. All right, so there's your subject, she, plus your verb combination, will have, and then your past participle, started. Okay, now your next phrase does begin with another verb, but that's another phrase. Okay, that has nothing to do with our structure. Okay, all right, number 7, Alejandro.
7. By the time you sit down to lunch, I hope we'll have employed. I will have found it.
Okay, I hope we'll have found employment. Okay, yeah, I hope we'll have found. All right, good. Okay, and then 8, Mallory?
Yes, teacher. By the time you finish your work, I hope he'll have renting.
Is that the
An
past?
apartment.
Uh-huh.
Rented.
Yeah, there you go. I hope he'll have rented an apartment. All right, very good. So notice you're having to pause a little bit to think about it to make sure that you have all the parts to your sentence. Very good. So let's review. All right, so the future perfect tense, okay, we use this when we're talking about something, an action that will be finished or terminated at a certain time in the future. All right, you're going to typically see things, time frames that start with by or within. Okay, and then your construction is subject, will have, and then your past participle. All right, let's try one more thing. We're probably not going to finish it before we leave, but we can at least start it. Okay, so here is a schedule. Okay, so this is the home office visit to inspect airport security systems schedule. All right, so our times are on the left-hand side, and what happens at those times are on the right-hand side. All right, so let's see if we can decide which future tense or future form to use. All right, so let's look at the question. All right, so the first question is this. If you know the answer, just tell me, okay? What will they be doing at 9 a.m.? What will they be doing?
They will arrive at the airport.
Okay, all right, now, okay, I want you to check your question again. You're close. Okay, now your question tells you which form to use. What will they be doing at 9 o'clock?
They will be arrival at the airport.
Okay, arriving.
Arriving. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, so you want to make sure, and this one, this is your future continuous. So you want to make sure that you've got your gerund. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Thank you. So they will be arriving at the airport. Okay, Amalri, the next one. What will they have done by 9:15?
Amaury is not here.
Oh, did he have to leave? Oh, okay. Looks like he had to go. Oh, yeah, he did. He did say that. Okay, so Alejandro, what will they have done by 9:15?
What have done by? What will they have done by 9? They will have arrived at the airport.
Ah, very good. Nice. Okay, so remember, your question is going to tell you what verb form to give your answer in. Excellent job. That's right. Okay, let's see. I think we have time maybe for one or two more. What will they be doing by 9:30? What will they be doing?
They will be receiving
Mm-hmm.
welcome from senior security officer. Is correct?
Good. Okay, from the senior security officer. Yep, very good. They will be receiving welcome. All right, from the senior officer. Excellent job. Excellent, excellent. All right, the last one we'll try is this one. What will they have done by 9:45? What will they have done?
Can you repeat the time, please?
Sure, 9:45.
9:45. I don't see anything
Okay,
in
so
the schedule.
so the thing that they will be doing by 9:45 or have done by 9:45 is they will have received welcome from the senior security officer by 9:45.
Okay.
Good. All right. Well, Alejandro, that's going to it's going to end our class for today. All right. So today you got to practice using both the future continuous form and also the future perfect form. All right. And the last activity showed me that you know how to differentiate the two. Okay. Very
Okay.
good. Well, thanks for being here, Alejandro. Have a great evening.
Thank you, teachers. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.